And the fact that it's 2 away games over the course of Christmas, does that present any problems for you, do you think?
Well, away games are always much harder than the home games, and you have to make sure that we go there and do the job right. We've done quite well away from home this season so far, so we'll try and keep it going, we'll try and keep the good away form up, and hopefully pick up some points.
And you did mention about your squad as well. I think it works out, you've got pretty much 2 games every week over the next calendar month or so now, so they are going to come to the fore, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's felt like that as well, I've got to say, over the last month or so as well, and we've had it most of the season. But everybody at United's used to it. We're all used to the games, we look forward to the games, we've got a big squad, and they'll all be used over this period.
Is this 3 games where you can either throw yourself back in the mix or you could be cut adrift again?
Well, I don't know in the Premier League if you can ever be cut adrift, but you can certainly put yourself back in the mix, and that needs to be the plan. We need to get ourselves focused on winning. I'd always like to say it'd be great to look 3 games ahead, but I can't, because I think the job is to look at the next one. You can only try and win the next one and see where you go from that. But ideally, at the back end of January, I'd like to try and be much closer to the top end than where we are just now.
And if there is a thing though, when Manchester United gets back into the mix, it can have an effect on other clubs around them because they know these players have been there and done it.
Yeah, and that's the reason why we have to show that hopefully by the end of January, beginning of February, that we get ourselves much closer to the top end of the league, so that we can start to add a bit of pressure. But I keep saying it, talk's cheap. It's the actions which really count, and we have to do that in the games which are coming up.
On Neil's point, David, a lot of teams might have looked at you start and thought, they can't come back from this. If you can get back into it, do you think it could unsettle a few sides who maybe thought, for once we're not going to have to worry about them?
Well, I can't really bother what it does to other teams. I can only try and get results for United, and I feel that we're good enough. I think we're capable. I think we've got a squad and good players, so we have to try and do that. Can we catch the others? No, we'll obviously need them to make mistakes, but we have to try and do our job right.